All right, chat, here we go. Here we go. Rakushain versus RomainJacques. Seed 6 versus Seed 14. This is going to be very, very interesting, dude. Very interesting match. Winners quarters. Who am I rooting for, chat? Yeah, who are you guys rooting for? What are the things looking like? What up, Jock? What up, Toon? What up, James? What up, Poppy? What up, Jeepa? Cherry? Slicey? Can we get a Gamba, perchance? Can we get a Gamba? Mickey, thank you for the 6 months, by the way. Appreciate the 6 months. Yo, nah, I tilt. Thanks for the 6 months as well. Welcome back, bro. Appreciate 6 months, dude. What up, Silver Eel? Oh, we should be starting now. Yep, here we go. For some reason, the overlay still says... oh, there we go. Okay, so the graces that are unlocked are going to be Necron and Skidoo Altus. So we're not going to see Skidoo Altus, most likely. We're going to see maybe Necron here. But Skidoo Altus, like DLC, I feel like is mostly completely avoided unless it's late game here. Both of them have started already off the Ripskis. I did not see the classes that they picked. But we'll see in just a moment what classes they picked here. RomainJacques a little bit sooner at the beginner's grace, but it doesn't matter. Currently moving straight towards pause. Lyria. Contre la cruste. La cruste. Envoy Longhorn for both players here, by the way, which is a great weapon. Holy and Strike, dude. Sheesh. Holy Strike is probably one of the best things you can go for. In the game, a lot of things are weak to Strike. Strike is really solid in general. Envoy Longhorn is also a great hammer, so it's got a great moveset, great poise damage, and Holy is really good versus a lot of bosses as well. Base game Holy, meh. Holy in like the grand concept of base game and DLC, fantastic. So this is like a really good starting weapon. We'll see what else they can get potentially here. And they're starting with some really good talismans. They got Axe Talisman, Radigan's Scar Seal, Erdtree Favor 1 or 2, and Rotten Sword Insignia. Those are some insane talismans to start out with. If they can find like a really solid multi-hit weapon, if you find me, I think I just saw balls in that shop chat. Balls would be huge here. Any multi-hit weapon that is a fist weapon, a claw weapon with Rotten Sword Insignia is going to like give you so much DPS to work with. But Envoy Longhorn is also really, really solid just to have that really big hitting damage in the early game. Like having high damage over multi-hitting in the early game matters so much more. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for 100 biddies, by the way, Poppy. Appreciate that, bro. Currently, they're both selling everything here just to see how much money they have. He is buying the balls right away here, RomainJacques. Buying the balls. Putting on some armor. We also have the Raptor cloak here, so some jumping attacking here potentially with balls could be a good idea. If he finds another like Great Hammer, that would be really good. Get me a Great Stars. Give me Great Stars Envoy Longhorn setup here with the Raptor's cloak. That would be fantastic, actually. Chat, what would we like, by the way, for background noise? Do we just want the Age of Empires, or do we want to have... I mean, I could possibly listen into the players, but they're speaking in French. So I most likely won't get much out of that. Just saying. Play French music? I don't know. I don't know about that. Didn't I learn French? I know like 2 things, dude. I was like, check out the shop there. Check out the shop. He's just gonna buy rocks. Nothing really worth going for in the shop here. Immediately, I think he's gonna go just stick with the balls, which is a fantastic weapon anyways. And Rakushain here actually going for the graveyard first in Luyurnia. I'm going to be checking the graveyard items here. There is a legendary as well, just some gauntlets, some armor pieces that you can sell later on. And going to be grabbing, I believe, the smithing 2s here. Oh, this is fully randomized, right? So never mind. Smithing 5 instead. Or smithing 6. That's really nice. Smithing 6 pickup. And he's going to be grabbing the Grace here at the... What's Smithing Grace called? It's not Aguil Lake because it's what, Smaragd Lake? South? It's a South Grace from Smaragd. So Romain immediately going for upgrades rather than going for map progression. Rakushain. How do you say his name? Rakushain, right? Going first for map progression and then going for shop afterwards would be my guess. Setting up his Physic Flask here. No boss kills just yet. I believe RomainJacques is going to be going for the classic upgrade and rush the Deathbird boss. You do Deathbird, Liurnia, Knight's Cav, and then the Tibia Mariner. Those 3 bosses back to back because that should give you enough money to actually maximize your weapon at the shop and buy all the stones that you need. And right now we have balls here for the Deathbird. So first boss going to be coming up here for RomainJacques. First point possibly as well. Shouldn't be too bad. Doesn't dismount, sadly, right away. Nice stagger here, though. Balls hitting the floor. Sadly, no balls to the walls. Rakushain now also going towards the same area that RomainJacques is at. First boss already down here for RomainJacques. Score 1. 1-0 as of right now, but the thing that Rakushain has is a bit more map progression. He's got a little bit more Liurnia map progression. We're going to see what the Knights Cavalry is here now after the bridge. They have a really nice setup. Balls with Axe Talisman, Rotten Sword Insignia, Radigan Scar Seal. That's like pretty big. Oh, we have a dragon here as the Knights Cav. Is he grabbing the Grace here? Interesting. He's coming back later? No, he's just porting in the same spot. Maybe to get his Physic back. He's sitting down. Okay, maybe... Changing the affinity. Gotcha. Changing the affinity real quick to cold on those balls. Cold balls we got, Chad. Cold balls. This might be Aguil or Grail. Aguil. Okay. Should get a stagger here pretty soon. Gets a nice little spin attack. Gets maybe a headshot. Misses the headshot. That's unfortunate. Should maybe still get a stagger. There it is. Nice stagger here on Aguil. Frost proc. There it is. Big damage. Doesn't even have to go for the riposte. Save your time. Yep. Nice no riposte there. Goes straight for the Tibia Mariner fight now. Rakushain right behind him. Cleared balls and is now also at that bridge. Tibia Mariner seems to be a Crucible Knight? Some kind of humanoid. Engineer of Zamor. Not bad. Really not bad. So these 3 boss fights that they are relying on for money are actually pretty easy to deal with. Nothing too crazy here. And it's interesting because we see that RomainJacques has bought the balls and is using cold balls here to deal with a lot of these bosses, but Rakushain really sticking with the Envoy Longhorn here instead. Hasn't, I don't know if he's bought the balls or if he's just waiting for when he's got full upgrades. The music doesn't match the match? What do you mean? I don't remember asking. Big money here. All right, now we have RomainJacques going towards the Muriel Church. Engineer of Zamor now for Rakushain. Rakushain does have the Grace, keep in mind, at Smaragd. So as soon as they both pretty much get to Muriel, Rakushain already has a little bit of a head start on that map progression there. So we'll see how this goes. Streamer, I can't vibe properly. Streamer, the current vibes are not vibing. Currently 3-3, both pretty much on the same exact timeline. In this case, though, yeah, they're pretty much tied. Like, there's no big difference between the two players right now. Rakushain going straight back to the Grace. Oh, he's going back to Round Table because he's got the money now, so he's going to be buying the rest of the rocks that he needs for the balls. Going to be upgrading to plus 24. And we'll see the same thing here from Rakushain in just a bit once he reaches the church. Why does Romain score blue? I think it's because he's considered in the lead because he got 3 before Rakushain, I believe is why it's blue. All right, there we go. Upgrades here. He's going to be upgrading that seal all the way up to 24, and then he's going to drop the balls and upgrade those in just a bit. Going to go straight for Tree Sentinel now. Yeah, he got 3 before Rakushain, so... Necrolimb, we're back there. And do we see the balls now here actually from Rakushain? That's what I'm wondering. Do we buy the balls here? He's buying a Rune Arc. He's going to buy 2 Rune Arcs, actually. Going to buy the rest of the stones here as well. And do we see the balls? He's buying Stone Sword Keys. Buying some daggers. Buying Piercing Thrust. And there it is. There's the balls. Or, what's not Piercing Thrust? What's it called again? I don't fucking know. Piercing Fang? No, Impaling Thrust. There we go. Impaling Thrust. Not Piercing Thrust. Impaling Thrust. All right, here we go. We're going to see a 4th boss now on our screen from RomainJacques. Going to be going towards the demi-human bosses. And it's Margot. Or Margot. Oh, okay. Big Dam, obviously. Frost proc. There it is. Nice kill. These kills are going to be coming back-to-back very quickly here now. And keep in mind, Rakushain is really not that far behind. Maybe like a... I want to say like 30, 40 seconds. But he has, again, he has that Liurnia Grace. Here we have Radahn, Constant Radahn phase 2 for Tree Sentinel. So this is going to be a little bit tough, obviously, compared to all the other fights. But this is still Tree Sentinel level. So this should be a really quick fight. Does miss the Charge Dart 2 here. He's got to be a little careful. Does take a couple of hits. Nothing crazy, though. As you can see, the damage is not that insane. However... Radahn's stalling here just a little bit. And again, another Charge Dart 2 missing here with the balls. The balls hitbox, not too great versus Promised Constant Radahn. Romain has to be a little careful. Definitely taking quite a few hits here. This is not looking too good here for Romain right now. He's taking quite a few hits. There's a Frost proc, though, on the Constant Radahn. He's going to go to space. Denied. Funding has been reduced in the space program. Radahn not going to space. Dying instead. Dios Equis. I've heard that's a pretty good beer. And now we're going to go straight towards Kali. And here we have it now. Promise comes to Radahn for Rakushain right afterwards. See how fast this fight goes for him. Does hit the first Charge Dart 2. Hits another R2 here. Not missing as many hits. Bofa going to be on screen here for Romain in just a bit. Not so great RNG here for Rakushain, though. Blocks some of those hits. Should get a Frost proc here as well in just a bit. Misses that R2. Oh, if he goes to space. Oh my god, that's such a time loss for Rakushain. That's such a time loss. Has to wait out the explosion now. Rolls it. Insane roll. Misses another R2. Has to wait again. Another air attack. This is a big time sink, actually. Not the best fight here for Rakushain. Still gets it done. But now Romain's already done with both a boss. Moving straight towards the Everjail here in Limgrave. Rakushain going to be trying to catch up now. Going towards Kale. Checking the shop real quick. And then going straight towards Bofa as well. Entering Valorage. Going to go to the Everjail. What do we have for a boss for number 7? Also, Santa. I'm sorry, you're not on right now. There we go. That's better. All right, got Virgin Abductor and Rot Crystallion. Oh, misses the R2. Gets grabbed by the Virgin Abductor. Should get the kill here, though. There it is. Has got to be careful not to get tagged by those rod attacks. Even if the scaling is not very high for these bosses, getting rotted is never a good idea. Tibia Mariner kill here now for Rakushain as well. 6 points. 6-7 on our screen right now, chat. 6-7. Romain leading by 1. In my professional opinion, what's the worst boss to get in an Everjail? Skadutri Avatar. Oh, we have a little bit of lag here. Hello? Let's refresh that real quick. A little bit of lag. Is it me or is it him? I can't tell. There we go. Everjail now for Rakushain. Catching up here as fast as he can. Let's see how this fight goes. If he doesn't get grab attacked, that'd be pretty huge for Rakushain. He's got to be a little careful here. He also gets grab attack. It's insane. They both have the same exact fight back to back. There we go. Nice kill, though, on the Virgin Abductor. Going to be killing that Crystallion. And now RomainJacques going to make his way towards Bernal here. Good old Bernie. We'll see what this turns into. So far, not too bad. Tied 7-7. Romain, by the way, a little bit leading on the kills and on time here. Has what seems to be... Oh, never mind. Not anymore. He was about like 4 or 5 seconds ahead. But with that last loading screen, they're tied again on time. Deathbird check here. It's a Crystallion and also... a demi-human. Honestly, it's good getting these demi-humans early because, man, late-game scaled demi-humans can be terrifying. There are 2 bosses that I don't like seeing late-game scaled. It's Demi-Human Duo and Renala Phase 2. They're terrifying, dude. Terrifying. Nice kill here from Romain. Currently 8-7. Still holding on to that 1-kill lead. I think he also killed Bernie. So we got that. What up, Valley, man? Welcome in, dude. Also, Mewtwo, thank you for the raid, man. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Appreciate the raid, dude. How we doing? How we doing? The predictions are in. Rakushain seems to have more voters or more points. I think we're seeing a little bit of difference here, actually. Rakushain going straight for Bernie kill here. I don't believe Romain did the Bernie kill. So we're seeing a little bit of different pathing now from both players. I don't believe Romain went for the Catacomb kill yet as well. He just currently grabbed the Grace and then left, checking the shop here now. There it is, Battle Axe. There's some daggers as well. Just grabs the daggers and leaves. And now... we're going to be seeing a kill as well here from Rakushain. Going to be taking the lead here, actually, in boss kills for the first time. There it is. 9 kills to 8 for Rakushain right now. Now he's got the blue. Guys, you put Captain Donut under the camera. That's just part of the overlay that I got. I don't know. It asked you to put your name and it just puts it there for you. Doing a little bit of graveyard check here for Romain. Fingerprint shield, seal. Nothing really of worth mentioning. And Rakushain now also grabbing that Black Assassin's Catacomb Grace and leaving. Going to be going towards that, I believe it's Saints Bridge is what it's called. And now Romain swapping to the Envoy Longhorn for a little bit. And took it off. Okay. Oh, it didn't have it upgraded. That's why he dropped it real quick. Got it. Grabbing a Sacred Tea here, which I believe is really important. As soon as you get to like later scaled fights, you really need those Sacred Tiers. Very important to have those. At least like +3, +4. Those are the nice ones. Rakushain currently holding on to that lead of 9-8. Oh, now RomainJacques going to be going for that Bernie kill, I believe, as he's currently at this Grace. Going to be a nice Tibia Marina fight. And they're going to tie it up 9-9. There it is. Very fast kill. Grabs that, immediately ports. And now let's see how this turns out. RomainJacques currently having a little bit of like 6 seconds extra time here compared to Rakushain because of that loading screen going straight towards that Duelist fight. Duelist into patches. Rakushain going to be grabbing these graveyard pickups and also going to go for that Sacred Tier. And then we'll see where their pathing changes. Probably not a big difference in pathing just yet. I think Rakushain is going to be going for that Duelist patches lineup that Romain's doing right now after he gets that Sacred Tier. So far, so good, man. So far, so good. Let me just bring this down just a little bit. Oh! Where'd it go? Come back, Rakushain. Ghost Flame Dragon here, by the way. For the Tibia Marina fight, Envoy Longhorn, a big deal here for sure because it's probably the best weapon for any Ghost Flame Dragon because Ghost Flame Dragons are weak to strike and holy. Very quick kill here from Rakushain. 10-9 now, and we have a Dawn here. That's dead. Third Wall, thank you for the 8 months. Umra, thank you for the 21 months. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, dude. Okay, here we have a little bit of a deviation already, actually. That Duelist kill is cleared now here for Romain, and they're going to go for that Patches, but Rakushain going for Tibia Marina into Kaled instead. Going to be keeping... Oh, Jesus. Hello? Holy lag city. Is that me? Is it Twitch? It's got to be Twitch. Them already deviating into different paths. Very, very interesting. Bum, 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 bum. What up, Slaughter? How's it going, dude? All right, here we go. Patches here in just a bit for Romain. Going to be going for that 11th kill. And Rakushain instead aiming for double pumpkin here. Thanks for the 37, by the way, Penguin. Appreciate the 37, dude. I wonder why there's such a big difference in pathing already. Rakushain here, 6th seed compared to RomainJacques' 14th seed in the qualifiers. Maybe there is just an extra path that he feels more comfortable with. Dragonbarrow early is a thing that I've seen from quite a few players. So maybe this is something that that Rakushain is aiming for, is like, hey, let me get some Kaled kills here over Limgrave kills because it gives me just a little bit more money to maybe I can tackle Dragonbarrow a little bit sooner. Tree Sentinel kill, very quick here for Rakushain. 11-10 right now. Patches kill going to be down here for Romain. Going to tie again, 11-11. No one really taking a big lead here at all. They're both sharing the spotlight in the first first 20 minutes of the match. Oh, here we go, though. Haligtree Medallion was acquired by Romain, so he has to deal with Ensha here. This might take him a little bit of time, depending on how this fight goes. There we go. Not too many rolls and dodges from Ensha, so he gets a quick kill. We'll see if Rakushain has to deal with that, because if he doesn't, that's a nice time save. Why are we lagging so hard, bro? Relax. Relax. Let me refresh these boys. Let me refresh these boys. There we go. Rakushain going straight for Dragonbarrow Merchant. Gonna go for another check here, I am assuming, just to yo! Okay, hold on. Maybe I gotta, like, let me close some shit. Oh, you see, I see that's why. Okay, I see that's why. That would make sense. You know what? That could lag me. That could lag me for sure. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Apologies. Let me refresh one more time here. Oh, he's going straight for the Dragonbarrow fight, actually. Who is it? Emir. Ooh. Okay, okay, this is not me. This is Twitch, dog. This is 100% Twitch. This is not me, dude. Brother. What is happening? Brother. So Rakushain did not go for the Emir kill. He actually just left. He wanted to see who it was. Emir, Dragonbarrow scaling could be really annoying. Those hands could deal a lot of damage. And honestly, Emir could deal a lot of damage too, so. Is it just me, chat? Why is it so laggy? Jesus Christ. It's already at 720. Oh, okay, no. Oh. Rakushain only has 1080 and nothing else. So there's that. Okay, Dragonbarrow checks here from Rakushain right now. Makar is the dragon boss in Limgrave right now, and Romain kind of sticking to, I believe, what would be the original / efficient route for DRL, which is clearing Limgrave / Weeping first, and then kind of going from there. Cragblade, by the way, on the balls, that's a big deal. Cragblade on the balls compared to Braggart's Roar is really, really nice. Duelist here, though, for Rakushain right now on the Grail Bridge. That's going to be a lot of really, really good money, and honestly, kind of free. Rakushain has not changed the affinity on the balls, though, which is very interesting. He has been keeping it standard. Not going heavy, not going cold, just keeping the standard affinity here. I really wonder why he hasn't done that yet. It does take a little bit of time, but it is worth it. Almost getting grab attacked here. Has to be careful. Not going for the repose. Those take too much time. Going for the charged R2s instead. Jesus Christ, Rakushain. Stop lagging for me. Stressing me out. Nice jump attacks, though. Gets the slam 3 times in a row. Really nice skill here from Rakushain. And that's like 80,000 cash moolah. What is going on, dog? Holy schmoly. Can we stop lagging, bro? Twitch. Fix your shit, dog. Sweet baby Jesus. Thank you. Brother! Why is this so crazy? Am I the only one having issues? Chat, am I the only one having issues? Am I using 2 different Twitch windows? I'm using 2 different Twitch windows because I don't have a multi-Twitch. Can someone set up a multi-Twitch by chance for me? Is that possible? Can someone help me out and give me like a multi-Twitch? Yeah, my stream isn't lagging. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, Crucible Misbegotten, Crusader Misbegotten is a little insane here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little scary. Rakushain here, going for a bit of a scary fight in my opinion. But right now, it's not going too bad. And the damage is still really, really good here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jeepa. Let me set this up real quick, chat, because this is ridiculous. Hold on. This is ridiculous that it's lagging this badly. Hold on. So sorry. So sorry. Let me see if this works somehow. I don't know. It's not the most optimal, but it will do. I think. How is that? Pog? Pog. We take those. All right. Thank Christ we fixed it. Thank you, Jeepa. Thank you very much. It's overlapping my face now? Ah, that's fine. I'm not that important. There. Fixed it. All right, Stone Digger Troll kill here as well, by the way, from Rakushain. So Rakushain's Dragonbarrow move here has been very, very beneficial. Gets Elden Ring Remembrance. Sorry, Elden Ring, Jesus Christ. Elden Beast Remembrance, but also gets the Stone Barb Crack tier, which is huge for poise damage. On a lot of early money. Like, this is really, really good for Rakushain. So he's maybe behind 1 kill on bosses right now compared to RomainJacques, but he has killed, I believe, 3 Dragonbarrow bosses, which is infinitely more money than Romain has gotten so far. So he's very much front-loading a lot of damage here. That will be a big benefit to him later on. And, like, just, like, building that momentum compared to RomainJacques. There is no prize pool for DRL. No prize pool whatsoever. Currently 16 to 14 for Romain. Romain going straight towards Weeping here. Electo in the Twin Bofa cave. This is going to be a bit of a long fight. There's going to be a bit of a long fight here for Rakushain because Electo, very evasive, but also they don't really status against a lot of things besides Frost. And he doesn't have Frost on his balls. No icy balls. So this is going to be a bit of a time sink, I would say. Just a bit of a time sink. Has to be careful, obviously, of that Destined Death attack. Might get a stagger here in just a bit. Nice dodges. There we go. Nice stagger. Rune Bear fight here for Romain. Going to be an Urtree. Misses an R2. Misses another R2. Bro, that's the thing with the hitboxes on balls, man. Can be really freaking annoying. Gets knocked aside, so can't hit that R2 with that shockwave. There we go. Another kill for Romain. 17 to 14 now. Okay, Romain not finishing Weeping here, by the way. Immediately porting now to Dragonbarrow. Going to go for that portal. Going to be following Rakushain into Dragonbarrow. This is going to be nice. This is going to be nice damage here. Or nice money, I should say, for Romain following into Rakushain's route. 17 to 15. Rakushain really going to be set up here for... Oh, Gideon. Okay, Gideon's Blackblade Kindred. I understand why Rakushain didn't go for this kill. I would not go for this kill. And Romain is also, like, not worth it. Very tedious fight for... Actually, less money than Grail. Good skip. All right, and now after those Dragonbarrow kills, 4 Dragonbarrow kills for Rakushain, he goes back to Limgrave. Going to go for that Blacknev Assassin Catacomb. Going to be grabbing that as his 16th kill. And Romain going to go for those other 4 kills now as well in Dragonbarrow. We'll see how that goes. I'm waiting to see another big fight like Promised Concert Radon Phase 2. He's got to be careful. Oh, okay. I was about to say, he might get knocked out of that Memory of Grace there, but he actually got out of that. Romain now also dealing with this duelist fight, going for the riposte, however, and has frost grease on his balls. Heavy frosty balls. Has to be careful. Oh, has to be careful. This is very risky here for Romain. And he has only a +2 flask, so he has to be very careful with some of these punishes. That might... Okay. He's got to be really careful. Now he's going to be even more careful because duelists now, when they buff themselves up, I want to say double their damage. I don't know. It's ridiculous how much damage they do. Going to go for that riposte. Misses the riposte. Fia's champs, by the way, for the Black Knife Assassin Catacomb. Bit of a time sink again. But luckily, it's an early on fight, so he's going to be one-shotting all of the NPCs here. Nice stagger here again from Romain. Gets the kill on the duelist on Grail Bridge. Going to go straight towards the Grace again. Going to be grabbing that money. Going to go towards the bridge boss now, which I believe is Misbegotten Crusader. There it is. Very quick Fia's Champs kill here for Rakushain as well. That's going to be his 16th kill. 18-16 right now for Romain. 2-boss lead. But, again, keep in mind... Rakushain already cleared 4 Dragonbarrow bosses compared to Romain's 1. And on top of that, Rakushain does have the Grace and Liurnia south of Smaragd. So he has a little bit of map presence. He has a couple bosses in his pocket already that are supposed to take longer to begin with. And so he should be catching up here very soon. Romain now going over for that Misbegotten Crusader. Has to be careful. This fight can get a little scary if not done right. This can get out of control very, very quickly. Yep. Okay. Oh, my God. It's got to be careful. It's a little greedy here. Rolling in. Stagger. There it is. Big frost proc as well. I would not go for that. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Riposte. I don't know if that was necessary per se, but you know what? We play it safe, boys. We play it safe. Big roar here from the Misbegotten Crusader. Swing. And goes for the spin attack. You got to be careful on that one. That one can really mess you up. There it is. Nice 2 charged R2s. Nice 2 tap R2s, I should say. And there it is. Another kill for RomainJacques. 19-16. 3 boss kill. In the lead currently. Going to go for his 3rd Dragonbarrow boss in just a moment here. And we have the duelist fight now for Rakushain. The duelist in Limgrave. That's going to be, I believe, what was this again? Adon, right. Very quick kill here. Very nice. 19-17 right now. Romain still holding that 2-boss lead. Erdtree was Stone Digger Troll, I believe. So it should be a pretty quick kill for RomainJacques. Patch's kill going to be coming up here for Rakushain. It's going to be a bit of a time thing for Rakushain, and that will give Romain enough time to clear out probably the rest of Dragonbarrow by the time Patches is dead. Big kill. There it is. Gets the kill, gets the money, the Elden Beast Remembrance, gets the Stone Barb Crack tier, which I don't believe they're going to be really using. It's a nice tier, but swapping to the Poise tier I don't really think is worth it. You mostly want, like, I would say defensive tiers for the most part. You want, like, 1 tier that's, like, strength tier or whatever to boost your stats, and, like, 1 defensive tier. Maybe even double defensive tier, because some of the fights that you do later on can get out of hand very quickly. So having, like, bubble tier, having the speckled tier, or the other one, the fancy white one. Yeah, the one that he has on right now. Oh, he actually does swap to Stone Barb. Okay, he's actually swapping. That's fair. The white one increases all of your damage negation, which is really, really nice. And here we go. Patch is going to be showing up for Rakushain in just a moment here. Romain about to deal with Electo in this Bofa Twins Cave. Seed so far, not too bad. Actually, very nice. Very quick kill here. Patch is dead. 20-18 now. Still a 2-boss lead here for Romain, and he's clearing Dragonbarrow. has the Cragblade balls compared to oh no, yeah, no, still has Cragblade on his balls compared to Rakushain, who still has Braggart's Roar. I'm not sure if Rakushain has found the Cragblade Ash of War just yet, or just hasn't bought it yet. Makar for the Agil boss. Destined Death coming out for the Black Knife Assassin, aka Electo. And now pretty much we're swapping positions here. Romain doing Dragonbarrow, Rakushain doing Limgrave. But this is the 4th boss already in Dragonbarrow for Romain, and he's already cleared a lot of the Limgrave bosses. So if anything, I think Romain kind of has a little bit of a lead here time-wise. And I think it partly has to do with the fact that he has Cragblade, and he's got a lot of greases that he worked with. He had frost greases that he used on the Duelist and the Grail Bridge. He used frost grease on the Misbegotten Crusader. That does speed up those fights a lot, whereas Rakushain didn't buy the greases and also doesn't have Cragblade on his balls. Here we go now, back and weeping for Romain. Currently 21 to 18. 3 bosses lead here for Romain. Putting back on the Scar Seal. They want to have the Scar Seal on during Dragonbarrow because of the damage increase that you take from Scar Seal. But now that you're in Weeping, the damage increase doesn't matter that you take for Scar Seal as much, so you'd rather have the padded stats. Makes sense. Do we get the jump here? We do. Very nice. Very nice. Double fight here in the Stone Digger Troll Cave or Tunnel. Mad Pumpkin and Miranda. Big damage. Grabs the Grace here in the Catacomb. Going to run out right away. Going to go for the Erdtree Avatar, I assume, first. Yes, we are. And I believe Romain bought all the keys that he needs. I don't believe... Okay, we have Bellbearing Hunter here, by the way. Bubbaha protecting the tree. Has got to be careful. Oh, nice dismount there. Using the iframes. I don't believe Rakushain bought all the keys as well. I don't remember. I did not see his shopping. There it is. Very quick Bubbaha kill. Very nice. Makar here now for Rakushain. Currently 22 to 19. About to be 22 to 20. Very interesting. Also, the interesting thing is that Rakushain is keeping the Envoy Longhorn on his back just in case he needs it for a boss that he bumps into, which I think is definitely a very nice move. Romain just fully relying on the balls. Doesn't have the Envoy Longhorn equipped currently on one of his slots. It's pronounced Roman, not Romain. But there's an I in there. There's an eye. And you know what they say, an eye for an eye. Tree Sentinel here. Dead now. Knight's Cav kill. I don't know. Did Romain do those? Roman? It's pronounced like Main Gosh. Well, that's what I mean. That's how you should pronounce it. RomainJacques. Okay, Roman. I'll just say Jacques. How about that? That's just easier. Solitary Jail Knight for the... Oh, very nice kill there from Jacques. Fuck. Very nice kill from Jacques. Pumpkin head fight for Rakushain. 23 to 22. Rakushain catching up now. Very much catching up now. Getting a lot of those earlier kills that Jacques already had. We get 2 more boss kills here from Jacques, which is going to be the Knight's Cav and the Deathbird in Weeping. Going to be grabbing also the Sacred Tear at the church here. No crazy fights besides that Promise Concert Phase 2 fight. Nothing really too crazy. Nothing really noteworthy happening besides that one fight. Waiting to see a Melania. Waiting to see... Oh, here we have the Ensha, though, in Round Table for Rakushain. Way faster Ensha fight, though. Way faster Ensha fight. Very nice. Bloodhound Knight here for the Deathbird. This should be a very quick kill. Yep, 1 jumping R2 already over half the health. Tries to get the sneak strafe there. Doesn't get it, though. Tap R2 takes him out. There it is. Fully upgrades the Envoy Longhorn. Going to Aguil Lake South. Going to go straight towards Weeping right after that. And going to join Jacques in the Weeping. Jory as the Knight's Cav. That should be pretty fine. I mean, it's Weeping. It's Weeping. 24-22 currently for Jacques still. 2 boss lead. That will change very quickly here as soon as Jacques has to go to Liurnia. Nice stagger, though. There it is. Jory down. Romain, 1 more point. Fuck. I said it again. Onyx Lord kill. That is going to be 25-23 now. Still a 2-point difference between the 2 players. Oh, no, wait. Jacques still has to do the Catacomb here and also the Cave and Everjail. So he gets 3 more before he goes to Liurnia. He'll end at 28. Just call him RJ. We'll call him we'll call him RJ. RJ is good. I'll rock with the RJ. RJ RK. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. RJ RK. Sheesh. And so far, like, it's still anyone's game. Very much anyone's game, dude. Still very much anyone's game. I think the big difference maker is going to be, like I said, one of the big fights. Melania, maybe another Consort Radahn phase 1 instead of phase 2. Elden Beast. Anything that gives you, like, that isn't necessarily like a hard fight, but RNG matters. You know what I mean? Urtri Avatar kill here. Really quick Urtri Avatar kill here for Raku. Elden Beast! That's what I was talking about. Depending, I mean, this is a very early Elden Beast. This shouldn't be too crazy. Does miss an R2 here, though. Might get tagged by the fire. Doesn't get tagged by it, but I don't think it's a stagger here. Oh, gets the good RNG. Doesn't get the teleport, but instead gets a swipe attack. There we go. Very quick Elden Beast kill here for RJ. Currently 26-24. Still keeping that 2-boss lead. Barely, but still keeping it. Here we go. We're going to go for that Everjail / Cave combo here in Weeping. That's going to be the final 2 bosses here for RJ. And Raku moving towards that Knight's Cav Deathbird. Going for a bit of a different pathing here. Oh, do we have a Winter Lantern? We do! A Winter Lantern on Raku right now. He's running for his life. Teleport already happened, but he's got to be careful. That madness is still building up here. Does he get knocked off of his horse? He might. He gets away. Oh, he gets knocked off of his horse. He's got a parry shield ready just in case here. And that Winter Lantern's still chasing him. He's got to be careful. There it is. Gets the parry. Oh, very nice. Very nice from Raku. Does waste a little bit of time there for him, but he does get the kill. Very, very nice from Raku. Very, very nice. Yo, Jasodactyl. Thanks for the fresh primer, bro. Appreciate that, man. Oh, and we have Skadutri Avatar on the Everjail. You guys asked me, what's the worst boss? Skadutri Avatar, man. This shit takes forever. Phase 1 down here for RJ. Phase 2 now on the Skadutri Avatar. There is the Knight's Cav kill here currently for Raku. Going to go for that Deathbird right afterwards, aka the Bloodhound Knight. Going to be going up to 26 and tying with RJ. I hate this fight, by the way. This fight sucks. Not very good RNG here for RJ, by the way. Almost gets a bleed proc. Has to be very careful here. He's trying to be very aggressive, which makes sense. There we go. Knocks him out. There it is. Phase 2 Dunzo. Oh, he can't get the riposte because the... Oh, he still gets it. Never mind. Gets a little lucky there. Head was in the ground. (26-26) currently tied between the two Frenchmen. A phase 3. Nice dodge here from RJ. Gets that dodge in the phase 3. Boom, there it is. Takes out the flower. Calls it a day. And now we have Rakushain in Weeping. Going to be going for some of the other bosses here. The Catacomb, the Erdtree Avatar, the Scaly Misbegotten. He's going to be catching up on everything that that RJ already has done. RJ going to be grabbing the cave here and then calling it a day. Skipping on out. We'll see how that goes. Is RJ French or Swiss? He lives in Switzerland, but he speaks French. He's a Swiss Frenchman. Which I learned, by the way, on my vacation chat. There's also Caribbean French. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. There's Caribbean Frenchmen. And they said they're the best Frenchmen. Oh, Eggsykes! Eggsykes as Miranda. This could be a bit of an annoying fight, depending on if you have a bunch of flying attacks. Might get a stagger here, though. There it is. Big stagger. Does not have to deal with any of the silliness that is Eggsykes. Gets a big kill here. Moves on from Limgrave and Weeping straight towards what seems to be Margit. 28-26 right now for RJ. Currently keeping that 2-boss kill lead here. Elden Beast on screen for Raku. Very interesting matchup so far. Anyone's game. Raku making sure that he does not miss any of these R2s. Lines up with that kneecap on that Elden Beast. And pops him. We'll see what the market boss is here. Just a bit. 28-27 right now for RJ. Still keeping that little bit of lead that he has. Watchdog. Very easy Watchdog fight here. Glintstone Watchdog should be 2 charged R2s. Boom. Call it a day. 29-27 here for RJ. And now, where do we go? We're going towards the Catacomb. Bell-bearing Hunter here right now for Raku. Gets a nice shield slam here. Should be getting a stagger. Nice stagger. Double back shot. Moving on. 29-28. Still a lead currently for RJ, but it is slowly diminishing. It is slowly diminishing. Keep in mind, yet again, Rakushain has the Liurnia Grace near Smaragd. I do think that matters. That does matter at the end of the day. Royal Revan here spitting some poison down the hallway. Let's see if RJ can get out of this without being tagged. Memory of Graces. There we go. Very, very interesting so far. 29-28, about to be 30-28, about to be 30-29, actually. Doing lots of counting here, chat. Hope you're keeping up. Fia's Champs. This is going to take a little bit here for RJ. Solitary Jail for Rakushain. Very quick fight here, though. Get some nice tags, some nice smacks. Very, very quick fight here for Rakushain. Very, very quick fight. Uses the balls there instead of the Envoy Longhorn like Romain did. Honestly, really quick fight here from RJ. Very quick fight. Grabs his 30 kill here. Going to be moving on to Tibia Mariner, I believe, right now. Which is the Ghost Flame Dragon. Might switch here to the Envoy Longhorn. No, going to Holy Grease the balls instead. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Holy Grease in the balls instead of the Envoy Longhorn. Going to be great damage regardless. There it is. Stagger already. Not going to go for the headshots, but does it matter? No, it doesn't. Everjail now for Rakushain here. Going to be grabbing the Everjail and the Cave. Going to be ending at 31 here and Weeping. 31 right now for RJ. Going to be making his way towards Kalen. Rakushain already killed the double pumpkin head boss as well. Oh, very nice phase one here from Rakushain. This is a very tight game, chat. This is a very tight game. Currently 50 minutes in, 31 bosses down for RJ, 29 bosses down for Rakushain. This might very well be a 80 seed here. Phase 2 is down for Skadutri Avatar. GG's. Holy shit, there's a Phase 3. No way. There it is. Phase 3 coming in. Does get knocked aside. Does not get the free damage before the big explosion. Goes for a charge dart 2. Gets knocked aside again. But that shouldn't matter. Boom. There it is. Skadutri Avatar down. And there it is. 31 to 31. We are tied right now, guys. No, never mind. I lied. It's 31 to 30. Psych. Double pumpkin fight here for RJ in just a moment, which I believe was Tree Sentinel. Interesting. Rakushain going to be grabbing the tier here. I don't believe RJ grabbed the tier. I don't remember. There it is. Very quick Tree Sentinel fight. Going to be leaving as soon as he gets the kill. Going to go straight forward to that Dragonbarrow Merchant. Going to be my guess. Going to be also seeing that Emir for that Dragonbarrow Merchant. And Rakushain here. Going to be going straight forward to that cave now. Going to be fighting that Exykes that we just saw on RJ's screen. 32 to 31 in just a bit here. RJ really keeping on his pace though too. This is still very, very tight, guys. Still very, very tight. Winners quarters looking really interesting. Really interesting. Still no Cragblade, by the way. Still no Cragblade for Rakushain here. There's the Exykes. Let's see what his RNG is like. Do we get a fly attack right away? We do! Exykes stalling here. Compared to RJ, this Exykes is not being very nice to Rakushain. Going to be dropping his big fart in the arena. There it is, Scarlet Rot. Not too big of a time loss. Cave of Knowledge here now, actually, from Rakushain compared to RJ. Going for the Soldier of Godric fight. We're going to see Emir here in just a bit. And does RJ port out or does he do the fight? He might be doing the fight here, actually, with Emir. Waiting for the dialogue to finish. Here we go. Giving birth on site. Good damage, to be honest. Has to be careful, though. The finger attack can be very, very dangerous here from Emir. He has to be very, very careful. Very good RNG here for RJ. Very good RNG. Gets the double impregnation attack. That's insane. That was such good RNG for RJ. Instead of getting glintstone fingers or glintstone nails, oh my god, that freaking golem hitting him for over half health is insane. But gets out. 33 to 31. RJ getting the Emir kill that Rakushain avoided and left. That might matter later on. We don't know. But that was really, really good RNG on that fight. Really, really good RNG. Deathbird here. Deathrite Bird for Soldier of Godric. Should be a very quick fight here for Rakushain. Going to try and go for those headshots. Very quick kill. And now we're going to be seeing a bunch of Liurnia happening here, chat. Bunch of Liurnia. Adon Everjail. And we have normal Loretta. Halleck Tree Loretta here. Nice stagger already off the rip here. Jesus Christ, this damage. Goes for a jumping attack. My music has vanished. And we're back. 34-32, keeping that 2-kill boss lead. RJ really keeping up his pace. And now we're seeing Kaled from Rakushain. Rakushain not going Liurnia. Very interesting. Doesn't go for the Emir kill. Going straight for the trap door now. Trap chest. Going to Kaled. And RJ focusing on Liurnia first. A little bit of a deviated path here now. Bum 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 bum. 2 boss lead. Bloodhound Knight fight here coming up for RJ in just a bit. And we're going to see Falling Star Beast. Do we get the ladder skip right away first try? We don't get the ladder skip first try on Rakushain. Second try, we do get it second try. There we go. Second try ladder skip for Rakushain. Very nice. I didn't qualify because I was on vacation. I sadly couldn't play the last 2 seeds, which was very unfortunate. Another Tree Sentinel here. Going to be a very quick kill for RJ. Nice jumping attack. Going to get a stagger here. There we go. Very quick kill. Might Member of Grace out of this. He has 40,000 though. Rolled Medallion. Kindred of Rod and another a Nox Warrior. Big damage here. Falling Star Beast, a very quick kill for Rakushain. 35-33. Again, RJ keeping up the momentum of 2 boss lead. Now going to Liurnia. Going to be doing this jump. Please. I don't trust that jump ever in my life. I don't like that one personally. Because for sometimes my horse doesn't register. Eleanor's Pole Blade. He's going to be grabbing some of these items. Not all of them though. And you're going to go straight for that item pickup here into Smaragd, and the double Crystallian fight would be my guess. And we're seeing a little bit of a jump here now from Rakushain. Going to go straight for that Nox duo fight in Celia Town. Swapping back on that Scar Seal, here we have the South Grace from Smaragd. It's Rykard as Smaragd gold free here for the Nox duo fight. Misses the first charge dart 2 on gold free. Gets his bubble tier popped. Not bad damage though. Pretty good damage. Oh, very good damage. Gets the double attack on that jumping attack. There we go. Gets it again, by the way. Very quick gold free fight. Oh, we don't have the Serpent Hunter here because it's not an arena for Smaragd, so he has to deal with Rykard with Envoy Longhorn. Balls here would be horrible. Swapping Envoy Longhorn is a good idea. Honestly, if anything, I would go Eleanor's Pole Blade here that he just picked up. That would be, I think, a better move, in my opinion, because that would give you a bit of a bleed proc to make this just go a little bit quicker. Does swap to balls real quick for some quick headshot damage, and then goes again for some Envoy Longhorn or R1s. Magma Worm here for Commander Nile. There it is. Rykard phase 2 down. Very nice. Going to be grabbing some of the items here and then going straight for that Crucible duo fight in the tunnel. Magma Worm down here now for Rakushain. Currently 36-35 now. So we are catching up here, but these are different boss locations, so I couldn't say that this is tied.
Iron balls.
Yo, Discount Turnip. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate the 8 months, dude. Welcome back, man. Rakushain really running here towards the Deathrite Bird location right now in Kaled, whereas we have still Liurnia bosses here for RJ. Very, very interesting. Does the different pathing matter? We'll find out later. Very nice dodges here from RJ. Bellbearing Hunter here for the Deathrite Bird in Kaled. Very good damage. It should be a stagger. There it is. Very nice. Still has bubble tier active as well. I'm not going to go for the riposte. That's a good idea. Does take the smack hit, though. Has to be a little careful here. There we go. Oh, and immediately he's going to be porting. 36 to 36. We're tied now. Maggie hanging out in the tunnels, trying to not get killed, hiding, but sadly RJ does find her and does kill her. Apparently not, because that hitbox is absolutely atrocious. Misses 3 R2s in a row. Half a Dectus, though. Half a Dectus. That's a nice pickup. That's a nice pickup. 37-36. Black Knife Assassin currently has the Knight's Cav in Kaled. Not Electo, just a normal Black Knife Assassin. Stagger, big stagger here. Goes for another charged R2. Should get another tap R2 in. Tries to go for running R1, but yep, they do not like that. Gets the kill. Very nice. 37 to 37. They're tied. Tied game on the board, chat. Tied game on the board. Exikes check here. Everjail check here for RJ as well. Exikes is going to be Dancer of Rana. I would not do this fight personally. And Exikes scaled Dancer of Rana sounds like a pain in my ass. Morgott, though, for RJ in this Everjail and Liurnia. Very good damage. This might be a bit of a time sink from Rakushain, not going to lie. I'm not sure if this is worth it. I would swap to the Envoy Longhorn here instead, because you have just better range. There it is. Nice kill on Morgott here from RJ. Going to be 38 to 37 now. Nice jump attack over the fire here for Rakushain. Has to be careful, though. That fire does do a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage here as well, just from those swiping attacks. There's the fire. Has to be careful. She can still heal. He's running out of flasks. 3+3 on those flasks. Getting some more attacks here from that flurry. He has to back off here in just a moment. He has to heal. She's going to heal because he's healing. No, she goes for the fire instead. He jumps over. She backdashes. Goes for some flurries. Backdashes again. Gets some more flurry attacks. Gets some even more flurry attacks. He's swapping. He's swapping. Battle Axe. She healed now. 2 flasks left here for Rakushain. He's got to be careful. He might have to back off here. It might be too risky. Goes for the Wild Strikes combo instead. Goes for those smacking hits. And that is exactly what he needed to possibly get this fight finished. Has enough mana left to probably get the kill on Dancer here. She is getting some smacks in. No more flasks here for Rakushain. He does have a meat dumpling in his pocket, ready to be consumed. Deathbird being killed here for RJ. Getting that Erdtree fight completed. Going to be going for the jump here. He is going for the dom skip. He's going for the dom skip. Oh! Oh my God. Don't tell me. No! RJ! RJ dies! Dancer has 1 hit left. Rakushain is poisoned. Gets the kill on Dancer. Gets the Exite kill. Here it is now. 39 kills for RJ. 38 kills for Rakushain. RJ died. So he's currently locked at 39 until Rakushain dies. Did RJ do the freaking dom skip because I'm commentating today? I swear to God, if that's my fault, I'm sorry. If that's my fault, I'm sorry, dude. He's like, oh, Dom's commentating. I gotta do the dom skip. Adula here for the Erdtree Avatar and Kaled. Yeah, more like the Doom skip. Nice stagger here in Adula. That is very, very tough here, dude. 39 to 39 now. Yeah, don't tilt here. Just hope that Rakushain dies, and that way RJ can still be in the game. As of right now, though, Rakushain, all he has to do is just keep 1 kill and then just never die, and he has it locked in. Nice ladder skip here from RJ. Does get the skip first try. Going to go straight for that double fight, which was Kindred Rot and Nox Swordstress. Grabbing another grease here for his balls. We have a lot of greased balls here on our screen, chat. Double Watchdog Catacomb here right now for Rakushain. Kind of scary enemies in this area, but he gets some pretty good RNG here. Drops his weapon to get that Battle Axe to 25. Max upgrade Battle Axe. Max upgrade balls here. Not bad. RJ has to be a little careful here. He's a little bit low on health. Both currently rocking a +3 flask. Nox Sorceress can actually just eat my butt. I hate her. She is so annoying. Commander O'Neill. Okay. Rakushain has to be pretty careful here. This is a small arena. Does kill some of the enemies here. Does get hit, however, by that rot from Commander O'Neill. And Rot Grease doesn't do anything here. He is immune to Rot. Okay, really nice dodges here, though, from Rakushain. Has to be a little careful here for that AoE that's going to be happening. Should be getting a stagger here very soon. Doesn't get the stagger. Should get it right. Oh, never mind. He's currently in a hyper armor move. Doesn't matter. GG's there. Commander O'Neill is dead. That is 40 now. Tied technically on the board, but RJ is dead. So currently still locked at 39 until Rakushain dies. Rakushain currently technically leading with 1 point. This is very, very interesting, chat. Very, very interesting. Margit fight here. Going to be coming up here for Rakushain now. Going to go for his 41st kill. I believe this was... I don't remember. Nox duo fight here now as well for RJ. Watchdog, right. Glintstone Watchdog. Very nice damage there from RJ. Gets the kill here on Gold Free. 41 to 40 with one death. Misses the other R2 on the Watchdog. Gets the other one afterwards, though. There it is. Very quick fight. And now it's going straight towards the Liurnia bosses here. So Rakushain now has all of Liurnia to clear pretty much, which RJ has cleared a good chunk of it already. Not all of it, but a good chunk. And now they're pretty much swapping positions where RJ is going to be dealing with a lot of the Caleb bosses right now. And Rakushain is going to be catching up in Liurnia. So they just kind of like did the same route, different pacing. Magmorum here, a.k.a. Dragon du Magma. Very quick fight here for RJ. Very nice. Halictree Loretta for Rakushain. Huge damage, huge stagger. GG's as well. Still 42 to 42. One death, though, for RJ. Same route, different order. AKA different routes. Kind of. Yesn't. I'm very curious to see if RJ deals with the Dancer. RJ did kill Ymir. That Rakushain did not do. Also, chat, I'm not going to lie. We have 54 minutes left, and I have to pee. I'm going to hold it just for you guys, but let me tell you something. I'm suffering. I'm suffering for you. Bubba on screen now for RJ. Very nice stagger. Running a little bit low on mana here. Has to be a little careful. Sorry, not mana, stamina. Mana is stamina without the stu. Tree Sentinel fight here now for Rakushain. Currently 43 to 42. Knight's Cav here for RJ. 43 to 43. It is tied. Again, RJ did die, though, so we got to keep that in mind. They're technically tied, but RJ did die once, which is going to keep him locked at 39 until Rakushain dies as well. There it is. Very quick kill here from RJ on that Black Death Assassin. And now Rakushain going to be going for that Deathrite Bird. Gets the skip here. Very nice. Deathrite Bird is going to be Godefroy or Godric, one or the other. And we do go for the Dancer of Renah here with RJ. He's going for that Envoy Longhorn, which I already said in that Rakushain fight that I believe that this is going to be a better weapon for sure against Dancer. You get a couple more hyper armor moves, but also on top of that, you can do exactly what you see RJ doing right now, which is going for these like slap back hits that NPCs kind of have a hard time dealing with, especially the more lighter poised ones, if you will. Still taking a lot of damage here, though. Godefroy getting absolutely destroyed on Rakushain's screen here. Gets the kill, going to go straight for that teleporter to EG. Healing here on Dancer of Renah already here for RJ. Going to be dealing with a 3/4 health Renah. Has 4 flasks still himself, though. Has the meat dumplings, I believe, also in his pocket. Going for some smack hits here. We are lagging for some godforsaken reason. Can we please, for the love of God, get better into webs or something? Jesus Christ. Hello? It's not me, right? It's not me? It's not me. It might be me. Hello? Very nice Renah fight here from RJ.
Commentator? Clapping emoji, merman emoji, merman emoji, merman emoji.
So it wasn't me! It wasn't me!
Hugging emoji, people hugging emoji, woman emoji, woman emoji, person in steamy room
Jesus
emoji,
fucking Christ, Patrick!
Person in steamy room emoji.
Fuck off!
Person in steamy room.
Patrick, thank you for the reset for 12 months, but I'm currently busy. Jesus Christ. Crucible Knight giving Rakushain a little bit of a hard time here. Mad Pumpkin into Siluria. Siluria does die here now. It is not Saturday, so no Siluria Saturdays. Going to be opening up the Duelist jail. I'm going to go for the skip here for the Duelist and Kaled. Which, again, I don't believe that Rakushain did that either. 45 to 45 are currently tied. We're going to see Rykard phase 2 now going to be on Rakushain's screen. Parky! Thank you for the raid, Parky! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. What up, what up, what up? Hopefully the match went well. What's going on, guys? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. We currently have a very tight game. RJ did die once. We currently, however, have a 45 to 45. Cemetery Shade here on the Duelist right now in the jail cave. Very quick damage here from RJ. Gets that kill. 46 to 45 right now. Big damage here from Rakushain on Rykard. Honestly, that was a way faster kill than RJ. We'll see how this goes. Bum 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 bum. Need a refund for the Call of Texas speech? Suck it. Elbows. Chat, can I get a round of elbozos for Patrick? Here we go. We're gonna have a Muriel fight now. You sick man. Bargy, really appreciate the raid. Really appreciate the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good stream. All right, Red Wolf of Champion. Which, by the way, chat, who's the champion for the Red Wolf here? Is this like Radahn's Red Wolf or something, or what? Who's the champion? It's Radigan's before he became like America or something. Wait, so Radigan has 2 red dogs? Maggie, again, having that elusive hitbox. Rakushain getting smacked around a little bit. Misses another R2. There it is, though. Gets the kill on Maggie. Big jump here from RJ. Oh, thank you, Alien. How's it going, guys? Welcome in, guys. Take a seat. Get yourself some drinks. We have a very tight game, 47-47. It's currently tied in the winner's quarters. Again, RJ did die once, but if Rakushain just dies once as well, we have a tied game. We have a tied game. Going to be doing the Balls Ever Jail here. I forget which one this was. Oh, this was Morgott. This was Morgott, right. Archery Avatar check here. It's going to be mimicked here. Mischarged R2 there on Morgott. Do we get any type of stall here from Morgott for Rakushain? Currently going for some more R2s. Gets a stagger here, maybe. Big stagger. Goes to their post. Very smart idea so he doesn't get the damage debuff. RJ's sibling kind of being a piece of shit. Rolling around a lot. Dodging everything he can. Oh, and a Mesmer soldier is getting involved as well. Mimicked here, hitting him with that that curse technique called Rock Throw. There it is, 48-48, still tied here. And now we're going to be seeing Archery Avatar fight as well here from Rakushain. Does he go for the skip? Does he go for the skip? And if he does, and he also misses it the way RJ did, we'll have a tied game. Bro really wanted to remind us he's watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Hey, you know what? Hey, why not add some pop culture to the commentary, huh? Be grateful, all right? How about that? He does not do the skip here, so Rakushain avoiding the Dom skip and going around. The better call. The better call for sure. Avoids a possible mishap, a possible gravity death. That's what happened to RJ. Currently 49 now to 48 for Rakushain. Rakushain, I believe the first time throughout this whole match, really taking the lead here. All right, Giant Hand kind of trying to block RJ. Oh my God, RJ kind of stuck there in the corner. Frenzied Rat trying to rat jam away. RJ does get some nice dodges in though. Tries to get through this hallway here. Rakushain going to be dealing with the classic enemy trying to hit you while you're trying to operate the lever. Boss here for now in the Black Knife Assassins area. It's going to be Moose. What's up, Moose? Big damage on the Moose here. Moose, I believe, is weak to Strike and also weak to Holy. Envoy Longhorn will be good here. Sirius, thanks for the raid. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope the match went well. I don't know who won. Mesmer here. Mesmer phase 1 on Rakushain's screen. Big damage already. The fight that RJ did miss. Sirius won. Congrats, Sirius. Big stagger here on Mesmer. And there it is, 50-49 now. Again, Rakushain now holding on to that one boss lead. Moving into the winner's position. RJ sadly having that one death and now also one boss behind. This is looking very, very interesting for both. What boss is here for RJ? Going to be the Cemetery Shade in Liurnia. I'm very sure this is actually DMCA, so we have to change that. As much as I love that song. Can't have it. Sorry. Big kill here, Knight's Cav. 50-50 now, but there's Red Wolf as well on Rakushan's screen. Gets the double air attack with the balls. 50 to 51 now. Rakushain really holding on to that one boss lead. Keeping it as close to, holding as close to his chest as possible. Gets the spike cracked here. Going to be going straight for that Erdtree into double fight in that catacomb. RJ going to go for that Erdtree avatar kill. And double watchdog catacomb. AKA Smaragd and, I believe it was a duo fight that was down there. I forget which one, though. I think it was Pumpkin. Oh my god, Rakushain died! Oh my god! We're back in! Gravity death here, and Rakushain also gravity death. Oh my god, it's 50 to 51. We're tied now. RJ back into the game. Smaragd stagger here for RJ. Boom, 51-51. A big fall here for Rakushain. Resets him back to the grace. And now this is insane. This is insane. Big tie. Big tie. RJ really worried about a soldier in the catacombs here. Popping a bunch of remembrance here for money. And dude, what a big time loss. This is not just a big death here from Rakushain. It's also a big time loss. Because he has to go all the way back to the Erdtree avatar. This is a really bad situation here for Rakushain. Really bad situation here. This might actually cost him the match. Goes for the jump yet again here. This time being extra careful. There we go. This time he gets it. Very nice here from Rakushain. Very nice. One death for both players. 51 bosses for both players. It can't get closer than this, chat. Erdtree Avatar and double Catacombs for Rakushain. And we have double Watchdog here for RJ. Let's see if that time advantage really helps out RJ in this situation. Commander O'Neill. Oh, right. I forgot that's what this was. Should be big damage here, though. Very nice damage. Has to be a little careful here. Very big stagger, though. Gets the riposte as well. Very much avoids the attack there from the soldiers. Boom. Smacks him in his kidney. GG's very quick Commander O'Neill fight there from RJ. Immediately leaves. There it is. Stray Mimic Tier now. And that Mesmer soldier really putting in his work yet again. Wild Strike's coming in now from that Battle Axe that Rakushain did upgrade and grab. Mimic Tier does heal here. Rakushain having a little bit of a longer time on this Mimic Tier compared to RJ. Gets the kill, however. Starts moving towards that double Catacomb now. And here we have it. Okay, RJ playing it smart. Playing it smart. Memory of Gracing out of that. He's like, that's not worth it. I might get screwed over here. Was going to go for that Magma Worm kill. Sees the Erdtree avatar, the Putrid avatar that is. And is like, you know what? It's not worth it. I might get tagged while I'm trying to jump down there. It's not worth a possible death yet again. He Memory of Graces. Goes back to Kaled. And might be going for that Everjail now. Battle Mage Hughes into the Poison Cave. As his backup. Rakushain now going to go for the double Catacomb here. Going to be doing the same fights that RJ just did. Currently 52 to 52. Still a tied game. And this is going to lead to both players being 54 to 54 once they're done with their bosses. Very interesting setup, chat. Very interesting setup. Get yourself some snacks. Get yourself some drinks, chat. We only have 40 minutes left in this match. And it's an exciting one. It's a nail biter. It's a doozy. All right, we're wholly greasing our balls. What do we have here in the Everjail? Putrid Avatar. That's a very nice fight. Make sure to hit those kneecaps to not miss any hits. Nice 2 charged R2s. Misses the last tap R2, but that's fine. Let's see how Rakushain handles the giant hand here. Very quick kill here from RJ. Very nice. Kills the Putrid Avatar. Giant hand. Rakushain does not have a problem dealing with that. Jumps over it. No problem. gets to the fight, which is Moose. Moose for the Black Nymph Assassin here. 53 to 52 right now. RJ grabbing the lead from Rakushain after that death. One boss ahead now. All right, come on. RJ here, going to go for some skips again. Going to be going for these jumps. Gets the jumps down. Going to be going straight into this cave now. Big damage here from Rakushain. Misses the jump R2, however. Has to be a little careful here. Moosey boy, kind of pissed off. Misses another tap R2. Misses another tap R2. Gets the jump R2, however. Gets the kill. 53 to 53 now. And now we have to be careful, guys. We have to be careful because what happens after these two bosses are killed? It's going to be 54-54 tied. What is the pathing? Memory of Grace here from Rakushain now. And he's going to be going for that Cemetery Shade fight, which I believe, I forget again already what that was. But we'll see in just a moment anyways. Ooh, Fire Knight here in this cave is very scary. We are low on stamina. RJ does make the jump, does not get stuck in the terrain there, and gets away from that Fire Knight. That was a big deal. That could be a doozy. If Rakushain gets into this cave and does not get the same jumping pattern, or at least saves himself, bail in this fight, by the way, we might have a bit of a problem here. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Knight's Cap. Okay, that's fine. Rakushain here going to be killing this Knight's Cap, no problem. Bail here might be a little bit of a doozy, though. Might be a little bit of a doozy, though. We'll see how this goes. Gets the grab attack, dodges it. Going to go for an R2 here on the head. Sadly, does not get a stagger before the transition. Goes for a jump R2 on the head, though. Going to be trying and rolling that roar attack. Sadly, still gets hit. Goes for the jump R2, misses it. Fire is going to be hitting here in the arena. Do we get the dodge? It's going to be really hard. Does not get the dodge. It's really hard to react to. Misses the R2 again. Goes for the stump here. Gets smacked aside one more time. Trying to go for that possible stagger on Bale. There it is. Stagger on Bale. Bale going down. Getting a noogie in the middle of a cave now. There it is. 53 and 54. 54. RJ and Rakushain are tied. There it is. Going to be Putrid Avatar, though, on the screen here for Rakushain now. Going to be 55 to 54 in just a moment here. Necron from RJ. Going to be using that one free grace that he gets. They get Skidoo Altus and they get Necron. He's going to Necron here. Going to be grabbing that Mimic Tier fight. And he's going to be grabbing possibly Valiant Gargs and also Moose. Going to be trying to get some kills here. 55 to 54 now. Rakushain, one boss ahead. Going to be going for that cave fight right after this. Might be 56-55 here in just a bit. Momentum really working still in Rakushain's favor. Has anyone seen Agent Untouchable yet? Yeah, Rakushain killed an Agent Untouchable this match, actually. Abandoned cave here for Rakushain now. Make sure that he gets out of that before that explodes. Very nice dash cancel. Gets out of the rot. And we have Commander Nile now for Mimic Tier. This could be a little scary, actually, for RJ. We are not on low scaling anymore. Commander Nile can be pretty scary. These soldiers, man, can hit very, very intensely. Okay, that's a nice, easy two-shot on the swordsman. Now we have the defender here. Nice jump R2. Nice roll here from RJ. Very nice fight. Has the shield, however, to block that one hit. But there it is. Both soldiers down. Big damage here on Commander now. Just tanking the Frost proc here because he's like, fuck it. I need to go fast. Eats the transition. But here we go. Does he get a stagger? He should get a stagger here after this. Nice charged R2. Charged R2. Misses the second charged R2. But might still get that stagger. Not getting it. There it is. Lightning stab. Does it again for good measure. Nile really buying as much time as possible. There it is, though. Kill here for RJ. 55 to 55. It is tied now, but Bale on Rakushain's screen. Oh my god, and Rakushain gets a stagger before the transition. This is a faster fight for Rakushain now on this Bale. That's a big deal. That's a big time save. Rakushain now 56 to 51. Has a one boss lead and a big time save on that Bale fight. That will make a difference. That will make a difference. At least a 30-second difference between the two players here now. we'll have to see how the other fights go. If we see a Melania, if we see a Relana, maybe anything that can delay fights is going to be really interesting to see. Maybe a Senesax could be really, really tough here. Liurnia, okay, Rakushain, not really too sure where to go. I think he's going to go for the Clean Rot Knight fight in Liurnia. Not going to go straight for Necron the way RJ did. And going to keep sticking to those low-scaled bosses. RJ going to go for Moose and Gargoyles, which I think is very, very interesting. Going to go for 2 bosses that are a bit higher scaled and maybe just something that he just feels more comfortable with. Clean Rot Night Cave. What do we get here? What do we get here? This cave does take a while to run through, but the scaling is worth it. It's such a low scaling that you could probably 3-shot this boss, whatever it is. Most likely. Oh, he gets knocked down by a Clean Rot Knight on horseback, gets smacked in the head. Now he's in a bit of a weird position. Dismounter just stares at him, pissed off, being like, hey, bro, what are you doing in my swamp? Shrek style. But Rakushain does run through this area, jumps up, gets out of that somewhat scary position, to be honest. Will be poisoned for this fight, however, so has to keep that in mind. Erdtree Spirit now for RJ here as the Gargoyle fight. That should be just fine. And we get to the boss fight here in the Clean Rot Night Cave cave. And that's going to be an NPC fight. It's Dane. We found Dane's training grounds. Dane trying to stay alive, but sadly, pretty bad damage here for Dane. Gets smacked in the head. GG's. RJ tanking the blast here, which I think is a little scary, but gets the stagger, smacks the Erdtree Spirit in the head with them balls. And there we have it. 56-57. Rakushain still holding on to that 1 boss lead. Not looking too good for RJ, but these are different boss choices, so maybe this matters in the long run. He's actually going downstairs. Very interesting. RJ picking to going down to Deep Root Depths here. I'm not sure why. Capital access, I guess. Big golem attack here. Big blue golem arrow. Rakushain kind of panicking a little bit, trying to get away from... Uh-oh. Okay, I did not like that at all. I don't like whatever I'm seeing right now. That's stressing me out. Okay, nice jumps, though, from Rakushain. Getting to the Knight's Cav here. Knight's Cav is going to be Chief Bloodfiend. Nice strafing here from Rakushain. Does get smacked on the last hit, but that's fine. Chief Bloodfiend, low scaled, is no problem whatsoever. Should get a stagger here. Very nice. Another charged R2 should do it. There it is. GG's for Rakushain. 58-52. Or sorry, 58-56. 2 boss lead now on Rakushain, even though he died. Even though he died, a 2 boss lead. This is huge for Rakushain, trying to hold on to that lead. Now he's also going to Necron. He's not going to be going to Altus. He's not going to go through the Makar route. They're both going to be trying to get to Capital, I believe, through Fia's Champs, potentially. Maybe. Maybe I'm lying. I don't know. You tell me. Very interesting, though. He's going to be dealing with that Commander Nile fight as well. And we'll see where RJ goes first. He's going to be checking this graveyard and going for that Siluria fight that is next to the big Erdtree. Spirit Spring jump up. What's the boss? AKA, who is it? Oh, it's the assassin that's damaged. Hurt. Not physically, emotionally, chat. It's a sad place. There it is. Very quick kill here from RJ. Trying to get back to that 58 that Rakushain's at right now. 57-58. Very nice kill here. And here we have Commander Nile for Rakushain. How does he deal with this fight? Immediately goes for a little bit of a tap R2 onto Nile. Gets that 2-shot on the double swordsman. Going to be dealing with the other swordsman here in just a second here. Just gets smacked aside, though. Has to be careful. Gets a nice double hit as well on the shield swordsman. And is now going to be going straight into Nile. Going to be eating that frost proc as well, the exact same way RJ did. But however, not going to be eating that lightning attack. Going to be keeping his health stocked and full. as he goes for some tap R2s here, some charged R2s. Nice stagger here from Rakushain. Very quick kill as well on that Nile. And we have a Virgin Abductor and I believe Clean Rot Knight. Clean Rot Knight and Virgin Abductor here for RJ on this FIA's Champs arena. 59 to 57. Rakushain still holding on to that 2-boss lead. This is going to be very, very interesting. Does he hold on to that lead? He does have Lightning Grease. This would be a good idea. Oh, Virgin Abductor, low battery. Took a while to charge up there. Didn't notice that someone was actually hitting him. RJ does dodge the Pierce attack here from the Clean Rot Knight. Does go for some tap R2s. Does kill it. There we go. A very quick double kill and goes for Capital. Very nice from RJ. 58. Boss is killed. Still is one boss behind, but gets the Capital first here compared to Rakushain. And we're going to see what those bosses are now. We're getting into a higher and higher scaling here, Chad. Higher and higher scaling. So this will be very interesting to see how this plays out. He's going to be going in reverse here. Going to be going for that DTS fight. Going to get into Altus this way rather than going through Deathless. Makar is too much of a time sink. So going to Capital this way and then going in reverse, going to be using your Torrent to jump around the fog wall. Is going to be way faster and going to be dealing with a bunch of Altus bosses. Getting there first might be a pretty big deal, actually, because there are a lot of bosses in Altus that you can take care of. Even though Rakushain has a one-boss lead on RJ. All right, here we go. Here's the jump around. What do we have for DTS? AKA, who is it? I'm going to say it's a Deathbird. Oh, it is not. It is Rakshasa. Man, what a big pain in the ass. Longhorn is coming out. Balls are tucked away. Hopefully this fight goes well here for RJ. Getting some nice R1s in, is backing up. And there it is, the Tree Spirit now for Rakushain as well. Going to be going for those charged R2s, those sweet, sweet charged R2s. Get some tags. Going to have a transition here in just a bit. Has to be careful here. Grab attack now for the Tree Spirit. Nice dodge from Rakushain. Should be getting a stagger after this breath attack. There it is. Boom! Stagger. Rakushain going to be going for that kill. RJ now already has the heal coming out from Rakshasa. Gets some nice R1s again on those Envoy Longhorn attacks. Has to back off for that, whatever the hell is, Weed Cutter, I believe it's called. Nice cancel on the Weed Cutter. And now we have Deep Root Depths here for Rakushain. 60 to 58. Currently a 2-boss lead here for Rakushain. But there it is. Rakshasa kill here for RJ. Very, very nice fight. 59 to 60 now. And we'll see how these bosses turn out for RJ. This is still anyone's game, chat. We got 27 minutes still on the clock. This is going to be very, very tight. Very, very tight. RJ's ahead, though. Yesn't. Yesn't. He's ahead in map progression. He's not ahead in kills. And who is it? It is a double fight. It is going to be Omen Killer and Nox. It's not Nox Swordstress. It's Nox Hammer Guy. I named him myself. Omen Killer has a decent damage here, however, already gets 4-shot here by RJ. And this might tie up the match between the two. There it is. One more R2 should do it. No, the shields come out. The metal boobies. And there we go. Nice tap R2 from RJ. There it is. 60 to 60. We are tied on the board, boys. We are tied on the board. Big momentum. Rykard, great rune. Not very useful. Not very useful. If it was Radon, if it was Morgott, Pog, great rune. Sadly, that's not happening here. We get to see the bell-bearing merchant In Altus now, though. See, we could check another shop. And here it is, Fias Champs as well now for Rakushain, a.k.a. Virgin Abductor and Clean Rot Knight. We'll see if that Virgin Abductor is going to activate for Rakushain compared to RJ. RJ going to be talking to the merchant here real quick, checking the shop, seeing what's there. There is a buckler. Doesn't go for it, however. Does, however, grab the crystal darts just in case he sees another duel fight and there's a watchdog a part of it. That'd be fantastic. Going to go for this bell-bearing hunter fight, a.k.a. School field trip. And yeah, Virgin Abductor not really activating as well for Rakushain. Very quick kill here on that Virgin Abductor. Clean Rot Knight, however, doing a little bit of stabby, pokey, as he likes to do. Blocks here, and he's going to be going for another poke attack here. Never mind, gets guard blocked. Very big damage from Rakushain. Going to be taking that teleporter straight out of there. And moving into Altus. RJ getting the kill here. One cycle on Renala. Very quick kill here. Very, very nice. 61 to 61. We are tied. And let's see what RomainJacques is now. We're going to go for that double fight. Ooh, there is a malformed star in the sky. The protector of Altus. Hopefully the damage isn't too crazy. Torrent here taking a bit of a beating. Sunny with a chance of meteors. All right, Capital Outskirts here now, and Rakshasa, by the way, for Rakushain. We'll see how that goes for him in just a bit. $61-61. Rakushain not going straight for DTS. Resetting on that Grace first. This is very interesting. Before RomainJacques, we're checking the Black Knife Assassin in front of the Hero's Grave here in Altus, and it is going to be Knight's Cav. And here we have it, Rakshasa. And Rakushain sticking with the balls versus Rakshasa, which honestly, I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. He's going for that running R2, though. Going for the tap R2 right afterwards. Gets the running R2. Tap R2 does miss. And Weed Cutter coming out yet again. That dismount on the Knight's Cav getting smacked the hell out of him. And here it is. Rakshasa already healing for Rakushain. Has got to be careful. This can get out of hand if he just gets tagged a little too much. That bleed proc could cost him. There it is. Another hit here from Rakshasa. Going for that Weed Cutter one more time. There it is. 62 to 61. RJ now taking back the lead for just even maybe a little bit. 3 flasks left on Rakushain. Rakshasa being a bit of a doozy here for him. Doing a lot of jumping R2s. One more R2 should do it here from Rakushain. There it is. 62 to 62. Godskin duo for RomainJacques. That is a bad position for them. Kind of a terrible scaling. I'm not going to lie. This might be worth skipping almost. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, dude. Chat, am I lying? I don't think I am. Nice stagger, though, on the Noble here. 62 to 62. It is currently tied up. Apostle being kind of nice here, to be honest. Apostle giving RJ a lot of space here with Noble. He does try to go for the jumping R2, but does get stopped mid-air. Big Chungus, man. Nice dodge there from RJ. He sees the Black Flame from Apostle before he goes for the attack. Rolls it first, goes for the punish, and there it is. Noble down for Godskin Duo. Apostle still up, but this is going to be a very quick fight as soon as RJ just gets some punishes in. This is going to be a phase 2 here for Apostle. There it is. Stagger, quick kill, quick tag. There it is. One more spawn here for the duo Godskin. And, Rakushain trying to deal with the Omen Killer Nox Hammer fight, but has a Curseblade Labyrinth hanging out. And that's a lot of damage here. Careful. Half health here for Rakushain. He gets tagged again, gets kicked in the face. He's got to be really careful here. Oh my god, that Curse Blade is not letting him breathe. Rakushain has to mount up, has to back off. Uses more of his flask. He only has 1 flask left. This Curse Blade is not letting him have it. He's saying, hey, It's a tied game. Back off. There we go. 63-62. RJ going now into the lead here in Altus. One boss lead. Nox Hammer also not having it. Backstepping some of these jumping R2s from Rakushain. There it is. Nox Hammer going down. Oma Killer hanging out. Just thinking about life. Think about the oatmeal he had this morning. How good it tasted. And now he's getting murdered. There it is. Duo fight is down for Rakushain. 63-63. We're tied now. Tied match back again. But RJ definitely had a quicker fight on that Nox duo fight. And is now currently going to be going for the Miranda Cave duo fight here as well. Going to be 64-64 here in just a bit. Renala School Trip going to be on Rakushain's screen in just a moment as well. What do we have? Lamenter. Big damage on Lamenter. This is no problem. Lamenter fight's going to be actually over really quick here. This is no problem at all here for RJ. His damage output is very, very high. The student's kind of blocking Rakushain from trying to pop those bubbles. There we go. Renala falling from the ceiling. He's going to be frost greasing here. Just to make sure that he gets this one cycle on Renala. There it is. Very quick Lamenter fight here from RJ. 64-63. Oh, gets knocked aside. Oh my god. Rakushain can't get the one cycle. Oh my god. So unfortunate. The headbutts and breathing from the students stop him from getting the last hit on Renala. Now he has to wait. Oh my days. And there we have it. Sanjuan Noble here currently in the Tree Sentinel duo fight here for RJ. He has lightning grease on his balls. There it is. Very quick Sanjuan Noble fight. And we have Grail hanging out here, or Jagged Peak Drake. I'm not sure. One or the other. Who is it? It's Miss R2 Saturdays. I mean Mondays. It's Grail. There it is. Nice stagger on Grail. 64-64 it is currently, but technically, RJ is in the lead. 65-64 now. Gonna go for that Falling Star Beast. I believe that's Godfrey. Big damage here from Godfrey. RJ has to be careful. He is currently one boss in the lead. But one big oopsie poopsie can cost him. Oh my god, he greased the charged R2, gets the stagger on Godfrey, and what a kill from RJ. 66-64 now. Rakushain resetting on the Grace here, porting to the Grace, making sure his physic is back, and is going to go for that Knight's Cav kill here for the Black Nymph Assassin. Going to be 65-66 here in just a bit, and has to deal with the Godskin duo fight. RJ here really pulling ahead. Really pulling ahead. The Renala fight being faster, the Nox duo fight being faster is really mattering here now. There it is. Knight's Cav being dismounted and dishonored. Absolutely obliterated. RJ going to be grabbing this Grace here. $66-65 for RJ. Still one boss ahead. Godskin Duel going to be on Rakushain's screen here in just a bit as well. We're going to see how that fight goes for him, because this can be a bit of a doozy. This can be a bit of a doozy. RJ going to be checking the Knight's Cav here in Altus Plateau, aka the Highway Junction. It's another NPC fight. It looks like it's Ancient Dragon Man. Dragon Man goes straight for the Dragon's Maw attack as his opener. That's insane. Envoy Longhorn coming out here for RJ, making sure that he can just get those R1s in and punish the NPCs as much as possible. Rakushain taking a couple hits here from Godskin Noble and Godskin Apostle. Takes a big jumping attack here from Apostle. Has to back off and heal here first. Noble already in phase 2. Double Black Flame coming out here. Doesn't get a Frost proc just yet. Has Frost on his balls though. Stay frosty, boys. Also tries to go for the jumping guard too. Gets canceled. Big smackdown here from Noble. Gets canceled again. Tries to go for an attack there, but the little impaling thrust. And he actually leaves the duo. He doesn't fight the duo. That's big. Rakushain not completing the duo fight. As long as RJ doesn't die, there's 15 minutes on the clock, chat. RJ might have this. Ancient Dragon Man dies 67 to 65 now. Rakushain skipping out on the duo fight. That's a big, big deal. Wow. The panic is setting in here. Evergel check here. Godefroy for RJ on his screen. We're having Miranda Cave here now for Rakushain. As long as RJ doesn't die, he might have this in the bag. He might have this in the bag. Scaly Misbegotten. Big damage from RJ. Does get hit here. Big stagger. Triple R2s. Calls it a day. 68 to 65 now. 3 boss lead here for RJ. And Lamenter here now for Rakushain. Big damage here as well. Big damage. Triple R2s here. Half health on Lamenter. Looking really, really good for him. There we go. Oh, didn't have enough stamina. There we go. Tap R2 on the Lamenter. Gets the kill. 68 to 66. RJ now going to be going for that Kilika boss fight first. What do we have? And it's Fire Giant Phase 2 here in the Gillica Arena. Honestly, still pretty good damage. RJ has to be careful here not to be tagged by any of these fire pillars, and he's good to go. Very nice spacing, and should get a stagger here actually very soon. Gets a double fire pillar attack here from Fire Giant. Has to be careful. There it is. Takes 1 hit. Stagger though on Fire Giant. Hits his elbow. RJ saying, I don't care that you broke your elbow. And absolutely just annihilates Fire Giant Phase 2. Here we go. Tree Sentinel duo fight here for Rakushain now. Tries to lock on to Sanjuan Noble. Gets blood procced. Has to be careful. This fight's getting a little out of hand here for Rakushain. I think he's stressed. He's got to be stressed. There it is. Nice jump R2s here on Rakushain on the Noble. Grail, however, took a walk down memory lane. Currently now sitting up top here. Kind of moving Rakushain away from the Falling Star Beast area, so he has to travel a bit farther when he wants to do that fight. Double swipe attack here. And Blood Knight on RJ's screen here as the Tibia Mariner fight. Unfortunate RNG here for Rakushain. Grail doing a little bit of a fire breath attack here. Flying yet again. 2 flying attacks already for Rakushain. 70 to 66 now for RJ. RJ now has to be careful. He's doing 1 more gravity jump. If he gets this gravity jump, I think he's good to go. 12 minutes left on the clock, chat. 12 minutes left. No stagger for Rakushain. Another flying attack here from Grail. Grail being stuck in the corner now. Rakushain needs 1 more hit. There it is. Grail dead. 70 to 67. RJ getting the skip here for the double cave. Double Sage's Cave. Godfrey now on Rakushain's screen. Going to be 70 to 68 here in just a moment. It's going to be 72 to 68 in just a second as well, though, for RJ. I think the last couple boss choices will matter here. No cancel here from Rakushain compared to RJ on that Earthquake attack. Some of these Godfrey attacks are missing. There it is, though. There's the stagger. Nice R2. Rakushain going to be waiting on this kill. 68 now on Godfrey. Going to be porting back to Perfumer's Grotto. Going to be resetting his Physic and also his flasks. And it goes straight now for the Knight's Cav here on the Highway Junction in Skidoo Altus. Or no, it's not Skidoo Altus. Sorry, Altus Plateau. And Sage's Cave now for RJ. Going to be going for Necromancer Gary here first. What do we have? It is Lanciax here for Necromancer Gary. We do have Dragon Wound Grease, but maybe not worth pivoting to right away. Lightning Strikes are hitting here, but not too bad damage-wise. Lanciax not really going anywhere with that back hop. And already half health here from RJ. Really good damage output. Missing some tap R2s. Jump R2 missing here. Highway Junction. Almost available here for Rakushain. He sees the Ancient Dragon Man. There it is. Lanciax dead. 71 to 68 right now for RJ. Rakushain pulling Ancient Dragon Man away from the road and into the bushes for some personal time. Sticking with the balls here. Not going for Envoy Longhorn. And we have it. Mimic Tier yet again here. The second Mimic Tier has hit the DRL screen. And we're dealing with a Cragball Mimic Tier. The dragon in the distance is aggroed here for Rakushain. Rakushain not having a lot of good luck when it comes to enemies aggroing outside of fights. There it is. Very quick Mimic kill here for RJ. 72 to 68. 4 bosses lead right now. Currently about to be a 3-boss lead as soon as Ancient Dragon Man dies. That dragon getting a little too close here, though. There it is. Some very nice attacks from Rakushain. Makes it a 69. Nice. Ten minutes left on the clock here. 9 minutes almost. We're back in Liurnia here for RJ. He's going straight towards Knight's Cav here in Liurnia, which I believe, I don't remember, which is called Bad Memory. And we'll see possibly a Godfroy Evergel. We don't see a Godfroy Evergel here from Rakushain. He skips it and is going straight for Gillica instead. Oh, Chief Bloodfiend. Right. Nope. Pause. Chief Bloodfiend. Fire Grease on the balls. Very quick kill here for RJ. 73 now to 69. About to be 73 to 70. Fire Giant Phase 2. Let's see how Rakushain deals with Fire Giant Phase 2. Does he actually deal with the fight? He will be dealing with the fight. Charged R2 on the hands here, making sure that he doesn't get tagged by the Fire Pillars. Almost spaced them perfectly here. Sadly, has the Fire Breath come out? Dodges the Fire Breath very nicely here. Going to go for some jumping R2s on the wrist. Gets the stagger. There it is. Going to be hitting his eyeball. Very quick kill there. And there it is. Godefroy now for RJ. Going to go for that Deathrite Bird boss in Liurnia. And then going to go for EG right afterwards. This might be boss 74 here for RJ in just a bit. 73 to 70. 3 boss leads still. This is looking like almost a wrap here for RJ. There we go. 74 to 70. RJ with a 4-boss lead. Actually insane how this match has been going. Back and forth, but RJ holding on to his lead, holding on to his pace, and holding on to those balls. All right, EG here checking on to that Revenant fight in just a moment. 74 to 71, 3-boss lead still for RJ. That's going to be the Crucible Knight and Pumpkinhead duo fight that Rakushain did before. Big damage here. Should be getting a stagger after this. Jump attack. Boom. There it is. Pumpkinhead not really interfering here. Missing a lot of tap R2s here, though, from RJ. Really trying to tag some R2s while the Pumpkinhead is spinning. Does still get a quick fight out of that. Sage's Cave here for Rakushain. Now going to try and catch up 75 to 71. Still a 4-boss lead here. 6 minutes still on the clock. Does this end with RJ holding on to his lead? Or does it end with a possible upset? Very scary jump here from RJ. What the hell is this? I've actually never seen this. Jesus Christ. Some insane parkour all the way down to what seems to be a Stone Digger troll? No. Where the hell are we? Galerie de Altus. Ah, yes, of course. Oh, we're in double crucible, double Crystallian. Right. Senesax on Rakushain's screen right now. It gets double lightning striked here, but gets some really nice damage, some jumping R2s. Big damage here from Rakushain. Who do we have? Horalu. Horalu on RJ's screen here. 5 minutes almost on the clock. Lantiak's down now for Rakushain, 72. RJ taking some damage here. Has to be a little careful. Horalu could get out of nothing because he's dead. I don't even know what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought there. 76-72. Again, RJ holding on to that 4-boss lead, man. This is looking very close. This is looking very close. My God, chat, has this match been insane? And my God, is my bladder full. I am dying. Mimic Tier currently on screen here for Rakushain. That Wild Strike's really coming in handy right now. There we go. Very quick kill. Very quick kill. Wormface on screen now for RJ. Going to be possibly his 77th boss. He might hit 80. He might hit 80. That'd be very impressive. Very, very impressive. 73 bosses here right now for Rakushain. And there it is. Godskin Apostle as Wormface. Is it Snail? He's got to be careful. This is a little bit dangerous here. A little bit dangerous. Giant Hand and Apostle. This is dangerous. I don't like this. I don't like this. He's being shot from a distance. Oh, the black flame hits the giant hand. Oh my God. RJ is blessed by the gods. He's paid off the game. That is insane. Black flame hits the giant hand. It panics. It does a good old stop, drop, and roll, but it's not enough to avoid the balls from RJ. Dies, and so does Apostle. Insane. 77-73. RJ holding on to a 4-boss lead. 77-74. RJ has 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to hold on to his lead. Godskin Apostle check here from RJ. Stone Digger Troll, I believe, from Rakushain now. He's going to be going towards that old Altus tunnel. Keep in mind, chat, if RJ just dies once, it's Rakushain's game. Blackblade Kindred is here. Not getting the dismount. Big damage here, though, from RJ. Big damage. Very quick fight on this BBK. Very big stagger. 78. Memory of Grace is out immediately. Rune Bear here, currently in the tunnel. A little bit lost. Rakushain gets past him, no problem. Who's the boss here? RJ going for Soldier of Godric now. Deathbird for Rakushain on screen right now. It's going to be a 75th boss. And 79th boss here for RJ being Soldier of Godric. Scaling just dropped tremendously. He can take a moment just to breathe and refocus. There it is. Deathbird getting killed very quickly with that Holy Grease. 75 bosses for Rakushain. Where does he go next? Do we get an 80 from RJ? We have a minute and a half left. Do we get an 80? We have a good chance of seeing an 80. Rakushain going to be running here for Sanjuan Noble in the Altus area. Got so quiet. Got so quiet, dude. Shh. Deathrite Bird here for RJ. What? It didn't even go. Wait, it didn't even go anywhere. Where's the trail? Big jump R2. Big headshot damage. 50 seconds. 45 seconds. Where are we going? 45 seconds. If he's going Watchdogs, there's not enough time. Esger. Oh my god, Rakushain has to be careful. Esger here. The bleeds from the dogs. The dogs are rabid. The dogs are angry. Swarm of flies coming out as well. Oh my god, Rakushain. Stop, drop, and roll. There he does. He gets the Esger kill. Very, very close. Very scary. 76 kills here for Rakushain. And we go to the DLC here for RJ. This is looking like a GG's, no rereads chat for RJ. 79 bosses to 76. 2 hours down for Rakushain. And about to be 2 hours here for RJ. What a game, dude. What a game. Holy schmoly, dude. Holy schmoly. What a game, man. What a game. You would never do DLC because you don't have any Skadoo blessings. So like the scaling is just insane and it's just so risky. Unless it's Knight's Cav, I guess. GG's, dude. GG's, dude. Absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas, dude. What a great watch. I gotta pee, chat. I'm gonna die.